Yo, what's up everyone, this is Dark Horse, hope you're doing well, welcome. We're going to be jumping into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I am going to be running Branded. It's a deck I haven't used for ages, but I also know openings being hit, reducing down to 1, which could be a problem in the long term. Obviously, if you are a Branded player, probably not, because they play through pretty much everything and anything anyway. But the one thing before we dive in is we want background removal, so that way you guys... I'm not eating up most of the screen. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this. I have no idea how well this is going to play. Obviously, I haven't played Branded in forever. We are going to be playing up against GENERAIDER. GENERAIDER is obviously a decent deck in itself, being able to activate the field spell, to special summon tokens, to be able to tribute the tokens to benefit yourself and play off your own monster's effects. So, I suppose let's dive in. I have no idea what to expect here. It's kind of a relaxing breath of fresh air to be able to, like, just jump on, record a couple of episodes, and then have them uploaded ready for the channel. Obviously, these kind of series episodes will be best of 3, and that way you can kind of learn where to interrupt and where to play off of. Okay, this is looking good. We have, obviously, Magnaburt, we have Albaz, we have Cartesia, Fusion Deployment if need be. So, they don't really... Well, they use the extra deck for one XZ monster. So, if we wait out for the XZ monster, then I suppose would have an out through Albaz. Okay, so you can send a level 9 monster from your hand or face-up field to the grave to draw 2 cards. The good thing is, I could, in theory, go off the Bestial Magnamut. But we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to trigger off the Maxi, see if there's like a call by the grave. There is nothing. Maxi plays through. This is good. It would be interesting to see how this plays out in terms of how do they decide to play through the special summons, give me access to extra cards, or are they just going to set a few and call it a day? Okay. So by activating World Legacy Monstrosity, you can special summon a level 9 monster from your hand. So that allows me to pick up an extra card. I do run Super Poly. Okay. I have Bestial Lebellion now as well, so there is a Dark. If I'm able to clear this off the field, although in theory, it's not the worst. So once per turn, if your opponent adds a card from the deck to the hand, you can make your opponent summon one monster from their hand or field to the graveyard, their choice. Okay. Not the worst, but while that's being triggered off, I will send Bestial Lebellion. It's a very... obviously, lucky enough, we're not dealing with the field spell. If the field spell was... Well played. The problem is... I can't go Triple Tactics Talent because he'll probably take my monster and then play off a combo with it. So, I feel like we wait for Triple Tactics... Oh, you went for the GENERAIDER. Which is actually a smart play because now you can activate and set a field spell. Well, activate a GENERAIDER field spell. And this is looking a bit like a double whammy here, personally, because that would mean... I think we hold on to Bestial Magnamut just in case we need a board breaker. Okay, double Albaz. It's not bad. I'm just trying to think of how we want to play this, because in theory, I probably could go into... I'm not going to lie, it's not an easy decision on how we play this, but I will go for Fusion Deployment. Okay, activating the trap card. There's nothing of value here. The only thing I can really do is try and out the field spell, but the problem is we're going to... The field spell is going to activate, allow me to pick up a card, and they're going to trigger off the Haas effect. Foolish Burial. It's not the worst. Do I really want to special summon Albaz, though? From the deck? I feel like I just go from hand, personally. Special summon. And then we activate Albaz. This should allow me to go to stab, and then I'm going to go drop Cartesia. And then get that back later. There's no way it's infinite permanence. Could it be? Okay. So now your opponent sends a monster from their field or hand to the graveyard. Triggering off the card to allow you to special summon a GENERAIDER from the deck. Holy cow. Generator is one of those, like, very challenging builds that's very, like, what's the word? It's as I say, it's not really that popular. I think in certain aspects it is. I feel like in the current way Master Duel is. See, this is a difficult one. I'm going to have to drop Albaz. That is screwing me over big time, though. See, if I go off of this, then I could discard a card. I'd have to drop Foolish Burial. Unless they have infinite permanence, which I'm hoping might not be the case. By doing that, I can activate Searing, drop the Foolish Burial, play into Mirror Jade. Wow. Can I chain Bestial? Bestial Magnum. There we go. No shot. You discard one card. Your opponent's activated. Each player draws one card. Generate a boss room. Jeez. Wow. Well played. Wow. That's terrifying. But the good thing is I have Triple Tactics Thrust, which would... It's so difficult because Ha is such a hand miller. Literally, ha is laughing at me. Alright, I'm going to go into... Yeah, because then I could play off... I suppose I could play off the Albaz next turn if I go to Sanctifier. So once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can target 2 monsters and do a special on both. Yeah. But the problem is, I'm pretty sure you'll have a way of out in that, won't you? We'll go straight with the Mirror Jade. Yeah. Target the Albaz. Obviously, I love Sanctifier. Oh, kind of hate it being used against me. But yeah. I try to avoid using it as much as I can, but also it can be beneficial at times. With your effect being used already, so you can special summon. Now you can special summon tokens. So, my question is... This card, you can send one other generator card from your hand to the grave, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves. Right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop Albion. And then Mirror Jade will be able to pop. Your effect's already been used. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is where it becomes so difficult. Because now, with that negation play... I'm just trying to think of how we can make this work. Now you can special summon 5 tokens across the board. Which isn't too bad, but also it is kind of bad on my part. Their double effects for Generator do make this difficult. We just need to figure out an out for it. Obviously, Mirror Jade's effect now. I'm going to go Triple Tactics Thrust. What are the chances you have an Ash in hand? See, I could go evenly. But then you would just keep the field spell. Why do I not run... Do I not run Triple Tactics Talent in this? I'm actually a little bit surprised, if I'm being honest. See, if I go Rindbrum, they're not going to XE summon. That's the problem I have. Where, obviously, the card in hand I'd have to discard if I was to go with Sanctifier. Or I could go Albion and then play off the effect and then just banish from the graveyard to potentially make a playthrough. We'll see. Plus we've got Quem in graveyard. I haven't really experimented with any of the new branded cards, but yeah. I suppose this is the learning curve we need, I suppose. I'm just going to go into another Mirror Jade. We'll go with the Albaz and the Mirror Jade. Special summon. And then I can special summon Bestial Lebellion to get rid of the Albion. I'm just going to have to play in attack mode. I didn't need to, but it could be beneficial to just get some kind of damage off. And then I can do this by playing Branded Regained. Duel can only target monsters. You can send one fusion from your extra deck to the grave and banish one monster on the field. Yeah. Proceed to battle phase. Tap for 25. The bigger issue I have here, yeah, is knowing that Ha has a quick effect, which does become a little annoying. Without the field spell, Generators doesn't have much to go off of, but it's getting rid of that. That's going to be my biggest thing. But realistically, I can add Cartesia back, so that benefits me anyway. I do not want to activate Mirror Jade, but now I've got Albion in the grave, which will allow me to play Branded in red. Although I could go Retribution. But technically, normally I'm going to go Branded Banishment, yes. Only for the fact that if Ha comes out, we can probably play off of that. And then go off the Mirror Jade's effects, which clears the tokens. Okay, so now we have the Magnum which can banish the Ha. We have the Cartesia to obviously fusion play for next turn. And then we also have the Banishment, which can use the monster to benefit me. Because I'll be able to target the Albion. We'll see. The question is there an effect? Alistair. See, even if I do that, yeah, you're still going to add Invocation. But preferably we would want to banish you, so it depends on what you're going to play into. And also with the Invocation, I'm pretty sure that you can fuse off monsters in your graveyard. Oh, from your hand, okay. So if we just play off Mirror Jade here, yeah, we then just drop Rinbrum. Suppose I could play it off. Nah, not yet. Response. Banish the Alistair. Alistair's effect still gives the Invocation. There's only one card in hand, so we're good. There can't be a potential fusion play. But now I can activate this. Return the Alistair back to the deck. And I pick up Call by the Grave. Okay. Okay, once per turn, if a card is added from the main deck to your opponent's deck, you special summon generate monster from your deck in defense mode. That's fine. Depends on the attribute of it, really. Above everything. This could be an interesting play. Okay, so Ha's back out, which is fine. It's not the end of the world because I can now go Rinbrum and special summon Albaz. No. Which will allow me to drop Cartesia again. Albaz. Drop the Cartesia. No. Into the Starving Venom. There we go. Cool. And then we still have Magna if they tried special summon from the graveyard. See, that's the problem. That's a fire type, so I can't do much on that. Call by the Grave would have been great, but it is what it is. So Generator have a lot of go-to plays, which makes it extremely difficult. I probably could go Dragus to Pelia if I was to go for a fusion play. Which would be one fusion and one dark monster, which... yeah... If I go Magna, the problem is either way, Ha's coming back. So, if I go Magnum at now, I go after Ha. No. Either way, you're still going to special summon. So now Ha comes back. So Ha's the kind of go-to. Unless you're playing into a different approach. But then the thing is, even if Ha comes out, we can go into banishment. Okay, so Ha comes back out again. But the only downfall to here is the fact that I'm going to play this off. Ha could tribute both monsters to negate the effect of Magnamut, but I can't imagine they're going to go with that play. Potentially they'll want to keep them both on the field. So now I can go Branded Banishment. And I'm going to target Albion. There we go. Okay, going in for the negate. Attributing 2 monsters. The thing is, to count a generator, you need to be able to keep the effects triggering off. And it's not an easy task. Ha seems to be the most important and vital one. Above everything. Okay. So now Cartesia can come back to the hand. Tell you what, man. Never underestimate Generator. I swear. Literally. I'll take the Druis, because then that will allow me to at least be able to make some sort of play. Evenly match. I feel like that would be a good play, or even Happy Feather Duster, which I'm quite surprised I don't have. How many? We've got 1 banished, and then we've got 1 in grave, which I'm assuming you're probably going to go for another Ha. So I'm going to call by the grave here. Go after your Ha. Because if you are going to special summon Ha, or it could potentially be... Ah, well played. I forgot about the generator boss room. Yikes. Never mind. Seriously? Double evenly? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We can still banish it off Druis. But I'm curious to what they're going to special summon. So third Ha. Okay. Literally, ha ha ha. Should be the title name, shouldn't it? Oh ha ha ha. Okay. I'm going to go for Druis now. And then banish Ha. I think that's the only way you can really out it is by banishing their cards. Just it. Because they just ping-pong. It's like double effect monsters. Alright, I'm going to activate. Giving him Ha back isn't the best choice, but if I can pick up an extra card, by all means. Hopefully I can pull into Super Poly. Ooh, cross out. Okay. Realistically, though, I can just go into Verte anyway. And then by doing that, if I go these two... Do that. Activate Druis. Send to the grave. You can trigger the effect to tribute 2 to negate. There we go. Gets rid of 2 tokens. I can't cross out nothing. Fine by me, because now I can still play off Verte. Target. Activate. Pay 2,000. Super Poly. No. Actually, no. Wait. Yeah. Which would mean I'd have to give up one of these. I suppose I'm willing to give up Starving Venom. And I can normal summon Cartesia. I should be able to do a decent-ish amount of damage. No, we're good. That's 1,000. That's 1,500. Yeah, we should have Gamer. It's not an easy deck to play up against, I'm not going to lie. Generator is difficult, but it's also nice to see something completely different being used. From obviously the ordinary of ranked duels. But GG, damn man. Right, round 2. The thing is, obviously some of these episodes might be longer than obviously what you would want them to be, but I suppose the longer the better in a sense. It depends on what you're into, but yeah. Okay, into the second matchup. I don't know what I probably should have had a major look, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Here we go. Your opponent is choosing whether to go first or second. It is tough. There's no denying it. Generator is a difficult deck to play up against, without a doubt. Okay. Here we go. Draw. Not bad, not bad. This is actually kind of good. Depends if Ha comes out and they have multiple tokens on the field. If they have tokens, there's potential negation, which I'd probably have to try and bait out, maybe sacrifice our branded fusion. But if they let it play through, it could be difficult. Evenly as our go-to, personally. One face down, is that it? Oh, double face down. Okay, triple face down. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can activate a generator. It's crazy how effective this trap card is, man. Like, literally, the fact that you can run 3. It's a little bloody late for that now, isn't it? Right, so you can activate and a special summon a generator, but then the Ash can negate the special summon. Mate, that was a perfect pickup, without a doubt. Lovely jabbly. No cool buy, which is good. Negating the generator boss stage. But that isn't all. See, I could... I'm going to go battle phase. The main phase 2. I'm going to hit off the evenly matched. I need to stop doubting evenly and the combos and plays it will go off because it could benefit me massively, especially depending on what these two are. Because they're not going to get rid of the... They did. Impressive. The Quem now comes out. We will drop Cartesia. And then activate Regained. Branded Fusion. Go Searing. Albaz. If this card is in your hand or field is used, yeah, I thought there was some sort of catch to it. I'm still a little rusty, but I'll drop Tragedy. Bring out Searing. Activate Searing. What's Cartesia's? If a card leaves the extra deck, you can take one Albaz mentioned and special summon it. That's fucking crazy. See, I don't use Cartesia much, but maybe it's something I kind of have to come accustomed to learning. So now I can special summon Albaz or Cartesia. But then Cartesia could just play off. This is ridiculous, man. Like, I understand why people run branded, but my god. I haven't run it since the Tillerman era. We'll go with this one. Normal summon the Albaz. Searing, go into the Mirror Jade. Yeah, that was a bit of a stinker. So basically, special summoning the Albaz was a kind of a complete waste of time. The real question now is what... Wait, how does that work? Your finished is so good, man. Honestly. Well played. Well played indeed. You are a cheeky one, I must admit. Your finished is way too good. Literally, if 10 or more cards and or effects have been activated during this turn, special summon this card as an effect monster. This is going to be crazy against Snake Eyes. I'm going to be adding 3 of them in for when I enter the next tournament, I reckon. Okay, so what are you going to do? Attack? Oh, you're going to have to Quem. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. The good thing is now is I can actually attack it and crash, which is kind of a good thing. But then technically, does that activate? Well, that's kind of the downfall to it though, without... I doubt. I'm just wondering what you've got that could potentially... Well, we'll go Tragedy. So that's 1. Yeah. That's what... That would be 2. That would be 3. I don't know whether I want to play. I don't think we activate it. How much we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we would have game. Don't activate it. Activate this. We'll banish the Bestial Rebellion. Bring out. As long as you've got no protection, we should be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I tell you what, that your finish's weakness is 100% not being destroyed or a card being activated. Because without that... I didn't realise during the end phase it went back to Spell and Trap Zone, so you have to wait for another 10. So yeah, I suppose it locks people out of obviously activating effects once it's on the field. But then again, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. We look forward to bringing more content of this to you all. Take care. Peace.